Mert says Bitcoin handles about 7 transactions per second, which is low compared to centralized systems like Visa. Any comments on this? Yeah, you cannot compare Bitcoin layer 1 to Visa. They're two completely different things. That would be like comparing bank wires to Visa. Because you got to keep in mind here, like think of transactions on layer 1 like a bank wire. So they're very slow. Sometimes they take days. They cost you money, but it's final. It's final settlement when that happens. You can't go back and change a bank wire after. And if you compare Visa to the Lightning Network, it's very fast, very low fees, lower fees than Visa. Actually, on the Lightning Network, though, it settles instantly. With Visa, if I sold a hat from knggolf here with a Visa card, the money would come out of your bank account or your Visa account. It would be added to your balance on Visa, but I actually wouldn't get the money for a couple of days. It wouldn't fully settle for a couple of days. And you can even do chargebacks now on Visa. So the Lightning Network layer 2, that's what's going to replace Visa. Layer 1 is more, a lot more secure. It's more expensive. It takes more time. But both sides of it. So just let's take this a little further here. So with the layer 1, if we're thinking about that like a bank wire, bank wires, I don't know how many people here have sent bank wires, but it's typically for bigger transactions, tens of thousands of dollars, buying a house, something big. You want to send a bank wire because you want to make sure that it's secure and nobody can reverse that. So you can accomplish the exact same thing in Bitcoin as a bank wire, except probably cheaper. It's not going to take you 3 days. It's going to take you maximum probably an hour if you set a fee high enough for it. And it's absolutely immutable. You cannot go back and change it. So that's and also you don't need anybody's permission there. You don't need both banks communicating. You don't need anybody in between there. It's just peer-to-peer. So that's layer 1. And then if you think about why Lightning in layer 2 is better than Visa, a payment system like Visa, it's because it's just as fast, probably about the same. It's cheaper for the merchant, for the person selling the hat is cheaper. And also you cannot go back and do a chargeback on it. So with Visa, if somebody bought this hat and they decided that they got hacked or somebody stole their credit card information, they didn't actually mean to make the purchase, they already have the hat, I have to send them their money back and I'm out. With Lightning, the exact same process, except there's no chargebacks allowed in Lightning. It's settled instantly. I send you Lightning, it arrives in your wallet within about 5 seconds, probably. So that's a really good question. I think it's a really good thing for people to understand. The difference there is that we're not going to be using Bitcoin layer 1 for like everyday transactions. So it doesn't have to be fast. It's meant to be secure. And the reason why it takes a little bit longer, like the reason why the layer 1 takes longer is because of the consensus mechanism. So that's every 10 minutes, there's a new block. That's why the difficulty adjustment goes up and down based on the 10-minute block on average. Because if it got faster than that, then the network wouldn't be in consensus. And that's what you see a lot of times with like Solana. What other ones have gone down? Because the blocks are just coming in too fast. There's nothing there to stop the blocks. There's no way to get consensus when the blocks are coming in very quickly. So, all right, we got a couple zaps here as well. Let's see what we got. So we got 2,100 sats to Arnie from your friend Fred. Thank you, Fred. And we got Craig, who sent 2,100 sat zap for Arnie's insurance. And Plunger sent in 320 sats without a comment. So thank you, Craig. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Plunger. And thank you to whoever just sent in another one here, 188 sats. Mert says, thanks for the answers. That's why I'm here with you guys. Thanks to all. I hope that helps. It's a good question. Really good question. I think that's one of the biggest knocks that people have on Bitcoin is the speed, but they don't really understand that it has to be slow. You don't want it to be fast. When you want things secure and in consensus, you don't want it to be fast.